Hey y'all, welcome to the news break from thefishingwire.com, where we reel in the biggest stories and boldest gear from across the fishing world every single week. First up this time, St. Croix Rod's Premier Series gets a 2026 glow up. This American-made classic just got a serious upgrade with smoother actions, a lighter feel, and better than ever sensitivity. For 2026, St. Croix reimagined its Premier Series, using taper enhancement technology for a sleeker build and a 10% weight savings across the board. And with new two-piece options for every rod over 6 feet, packing power and performance just got a whole lot easier. Then Z-Man's thick trick bait is the real MVP of inshore action. This new Twitchbait is all about those slick, slashing, gliding moves that never play out the same way twice. It's a superpower among soft baits, built with a ribbed body that pushes water and a wispy tail that triggers strikes from trout, redfish, and flounder on instinct alone. And yes, anglers agree, this bait's propensity to get chewed gives you ample incentive to keep it perpetually tied to your line. After that, Daiwa's Switch Hitter 85S. The fish missile has landed. Don't even try to put this bait in a box. It twitches like a jerkbait, sinks faster than most, and casts like a torpedo. With its unique tail sliding action and Daiwa's laser impact technology throwing light in every direction, this lure is calling in fish from the shallows to 20 feet deep and keeping them on the line. And finally, Garmin turns up the volume with the Apollo RA800 Marine Stereo. Garmin's latest flagship stereo is built to bring the party to the water. With high-resolution lossless audio, a touchscreen that pops even in full sun, and an amplifier that's 50% more powerful than its predecessor, the RA800 delivers booming sound and boat-wide vibes all day long. All that and more right here, right now on the news break. Let's get into it. Here we go. If you're the kind of angler who swears by a classic, hold on to your tackle box, because St. Croix just gave its Premier Rod Series a serious makeover. That's right, the best-selling American-made rod series since 1957 is back and better than ever for 2026. St. Croix is rolling out the red carpet for a new generation of Premier rods with smoother actions, next-level sensitivity, and a lighter feel that's going to make your old rod feel like a dinosaur. So what's the magic? It's called TET, Taper Enhancement Technology. Paired with their SC2 carbon material for the first time ever, that tech brings a 10% weight savings across the board. Lighter, stronger, smoother? Yes, please. You'll also notice sleeker full cork handles, redesigned grips for extra control, and updated stainless steel K-style guides. No more tangles in your line drama. And because two-piece rods are having a moment, every one-piece model over 6 feet now has a two-piece twin. That's right, easy to pack and just as powerful. All handcrafted in the USA, all dripping with performance. This is the Premier experience leveled up. Have you ever noticed that some baits just have that thing? A little wiggle, a little wobble, and a whole lot of magic? Z-Man's new Trout Trick Thick Trick, honey, it's got it in spades. This slick new soft bait is like a dance party underwater. Every cast delivers a different groove. Glide it, twitch it, let it sink, and boom, here come the trout, redfish, and flounder like they just heard the dinner bell. Its thick-ribbed body pushes water like a pro, while that twitchy tail, it's serving up massive moves like a shrimp in survival mode. Built from Z-Man's famous ElaZtech materials, it's super flexible and ridiculously durable, because the only thing better than fooling a trophy fish is doing it again and again and again. And the backstory, it all started with a desperate cast from Saltwater guide Bob Sanders, who I loved and adored, who accidentally stumbled onto this trout magnet design. Add a little innovation and voila, the thick trick was born. Plus, every pack sold helps protect big inshore species through Z-Man's partnership with Release Over 20, a nonprofit dedicated to putting the big ones back so future anglers can enjoy the fight. 12 saltwater colors, made in the USA, and only $6.99 for a 6-pack of pure fish-catching power. Z-Man's Trout Trick Thick Trick, it's not just a bait, it's a whole vibe. And while the thick trick is twisting tails and triggering bites inshore, Daiwa's bringing the heat with a bait that's built for distance and depth. Sometimes a bait comes along that refuses to play by the rules, and Daiwa's new Laser Impact Switch Hitter 85S is breaking all the molds and making all the splashes. Is it a Twitchbait, a jig, a crankbait in disguise? Well, it's kind of all of that, and that's what makes it magic. With a sleek baitfish shape and a crazy cool tail sliding action, this bait practically dances underwater, teasing fish into striking with every shimmy and shake. Snap it, let it fall, repeat. The switch hitter flutters down with a horizontal glide, kicking light and color, thanks to Daiwa's mind-blowing Laser Impact Prism Tech. These tiny pyramid-shaped polyhedrons inside reflect light in 360 degrees. So whether you're fishing deep, shallow, in the surf, or under the stars, this thing glows like a disco ball for fish. And don't let its size fool you. This little 3.75-inch powerhouse casts like a bullet, even in a stiff breeze. From calico bass off the west coast to redfish in the Gulf, the switch hitter's got range. Snap jigging with a Twitchbait? That's a yes. Tail slides, laser flashes, and big strikes? Also yes. Daiwa Switch Hitter 85S 2025 just got a whole lot fishier. All right, boaters, get ready to crank it up because Garmin just dropped their new flagship sound system, and it's bringing studio quality vibes to the water. Meet the Fusion Apollo RA800, a marine stereo so advanced it basically turns your boat into a floating concert. With high-resolution, lossless audio and Wi-Fi streaming, this beauty delivers crystal clear sound whether you're anchored in the bay or chasing the horizon. What makes it sing? A next-gen amplifier that's 50% more powerful than its predecessor. That's right, more volume, more clarity, and more bass to fill every beat, wave, and seagull squawk. Apple AirPlay? Check. Digital radio with DAB+? Check. You bet. Lightning fast touchscreen? Absolutely. And thanks to a processor that's 8 times faster, your tunes start pumping instantly. No lag, no waiting. And here's the kicker. It's a perfect drop-in for older Apollo models, so no need for rewiring. Just swap it in and let the party begin. The Garmin Apollo RA800, making waves and turning heads for $999.99. And now that's a wrap for now. From rod revamps to bait with attitude, and yes, that stereo that slaps, you've got your fishing game covered from every angle. Don't forget to hit up thefishingwire.com for even more gear news, hot tips, and industry updates, and sign up for our newsletter where we bring you all the news from the fishing business every day of the week.